Hello everybody and welcome to Art Adventures at Home. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a construction paper cardinal with supplies that everybody should have at home. So first we're going to need some construction paper. I'm going to be using red, brown, and orange. We're also going to need a pencil, scissors, white glue, a couple markers, or you can use crayons too, whatever you have at home. And then we're going to need 3 circle templates. So I'm just going to use things I have around the house that happen to be round. So I'm going to use a milk cap. That's going to be the head of our bird. I'm going to use a bigger cup. That's about 3 inches in diameter if you measure it across. That's going to be the body of our bird. And then I'm going to use another cup, the bottom, because that's a little smaller than this. And that's going to be the wings of our bird. So first thing we're going to do is take our red construction paper and our large cup, and I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to trace around the glass. Just like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my bottle cap and I'm going to trace around that. That's going to be the head of our bird. Okay, I'm going to set that aside for now. And then I'm going to take the brown and our smaller cup, and I'm going to trace around that. Okay, now let's cut those out. Follow along the lines. This is going to be our wings for our bird. So once I cut this in half, I'm going to fold it in half to cut it in half, because that's going to be a wing. I'm just going to cut right across. Let's set those to the side. Come back to our red paper, and I'm going to cut around our large circle, all the way around. If it's a little crooked, it doesn't matter. It will look good no matter what. To make our birds, it's easier to break them down into shapes. And you can kind of see that birds can be made up of circles. This is going to be our head piece. Okay. We're also going to need, because if you look at our cardinals also have a point on the top of their head. And we're going to have to cut our beak out. So let's do that. I'm going to just cut a triangle out of my red paper. That's going to be for the point. And then I'm going to take my orange paper and cut a triangle out of that. You can just cut the corner of the paper off. That makes it a little easier. Okay, now we have all our pieces. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my brown wing piece, and I'm going to take my glue and spread some right around the edges. You don't have to put much glue on there. Then I'm going to take my circle and glue it like this. So it's going to go edge to edge, but you're going to leave a little bit extra piece there. Then I'm going to cut that piece off. So then we have a straight back to our bird. That's going to be this part. Okay. Then I'm going to make the head of the bird. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, and I'm going to glue my circle right there. Just like that. And then we're going to put our triangle a little on the edge, the straight edge. And I'm going to put that on there pointing backwards. And then the beak is next. Take the glue, put that on the edge of the triangle for the beak, and put that right there. Okay, now for the tail. I'm going to take the piece that I cut off of my body and the piece that I cut off of the wing, and I'm going to do a little, maybe trim about 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 inch off of this. You can just cut, you're just cutting a strip off. Then I'm going to take this piece, the red piece, and put a little bit of glue on the back and stick that on top of the brown. This is going to be the tail of our bird. So I'm going to put some glue here and then stick that right there. Looks like a bird, doesn't it? Okay. Then I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to put the eye right in the center of the head of the cardinal. And cardinals also have a black spot on their face coming back from the beak. So I'm going to draw that on there and color that in. Just like that. It's just a little wedge-shaped piece. Okay. There's our bird. So we can't just have a bird without a background. So I'm going to take a piece of just regular old printer paper. And then I'm going to take a brown marker and I'm going to draw a tree coming up on this side of the paper. And it's going to have a branch that comes across like that. And maybe another thin branch that comes out up here. And let's put some little thin branches coming off of our main branch. This is going to give our bird somewhere to sit. And I'm just going to color this in. You don't have to do a tree. You could put your bird anywhere you want. He could be sitting on the grass or with a birdhouse, anywhere you want, flying in the sky. Okay. And then I'm going to color the main part of my tree also. Leave it a little streaky so that it looks like bark. Okay, this looks like a good place for our bird to sit. See? It's right on there. I'm going to also put another little branch coming out here just to fill the space. Okay, no tree's complete without leaves. So let's take a green marker and I'm just going to draw little leaves. We're just going to make pointy ovals for our leaves. We're going to have tiny leaves on the outside and then some bigger ones closer to the tree. Get some leaves. Okay. Then we're going to pick the best spot. Maybe on this branch. Maybe I want the bird to be sitting down here. I don't know. You have to pick where you think the bird looks the best. I think I'm going to put him right here, right in the middle. Then I'm going to put glue just around the edge. We don't have to use a lot of glue. Right around the edge. Then we're going to glue our bird down just like that. So then he can't just be hovering there. So I'm going to take a black marker and add legs. And this is how the bird's sitting on this branch. So we're just going to draw 2 sticks down and then 3 little sticks on each foot. And then no artwork is complete without signing it. So I'm going to put my initials on here and the date, 2020. And there you have it. You've made a nice little cardinal. So using this same idea, you can make a whole bunch of different birds. You don't have to just do cardinals. I also have made some others just to show you. You can do a female cardinal, a bluebird, a blue jay, and our state birds, the eastern goldfinches. So you can be as creative as you want. Just look outside, look at the different birds, and you can imagine it. It's all made out of shapes. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you for listening.